Hi, welcome to Growing Wellness. My name is Furti, and this channel is all about helping you grow and become a better version of yourself. In this week's video, we are going to talk about routines. That's right. This is something you heard about throughout your childhood and your college days. As a kid, you would have followed routines at school and then followed routines at home and at college. You must have followed routines everywhere you go. But are we really mindful about the routine, or do we become robotic about it? Most of the times I've observed, this is the case with me as well, that we get into a routine and don't even realize the importance of that and why we're doing the things that we're doing in the sequence that we're required to. So today I want to share with you the importance of having a routine, because most of us go through our days, weeks, months, and years without having a solid routine. It's okay to change your routine once in a while, but it's important to understand why there has to be a sequence to your routine, and you have to understand how it affects your productivity and your well-being overall. So let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to talk about firstly the definition of routine. Let's understand what exactly a routine is. Secondly, I want to share with you how to create a routine that suits you best, because it's not a one size fits all, right? So I'm going to give you some tips so that you can create your own routine. Thirdly, I'll explain why it is important to follow your routine every day, not alternate days or once in a while. But having a routine goes without saying that it should be followed every day. The fourth point is about understanding the importance of a routine and why you can't go about your days and weeks without planning or without a routine. And the fifth point is where I share about my routine and how I plan my days, weeks, months, and years. Before I get started with the first point, let me tell you that no routine can fit all, right? So your routine may be inspired by your favorite celebrity or your role model, but just because they follow that morning routine or night routine doesn't mean that if you copy them, you'll also be as productive. So just keep that in mind as we go through the rest of the video. So first off, let's understand what a routine is. The way I see it, it's a set of tasks that you complete in a fixed sequence where you are mentally and physically fully invested. It is something that motivates you and boosts your productivity rather than draining your energy. So a routine is something that you look forward to, right? It's something that you wake up to do or you look forward to do before you sleep. It's not something that you have to do and move mountains. Now that we've understood what a routine is, let's understand how to create a routine that suits you best. If you are a morning person who likes to wake up early, I know some of you are going there saying, no, I'm a night person. I like to wake up after 9 and I'm not someone who can have a morning routine. So bye-bye. Listen up before you leave this video, listen up. With me, as soon as I wake up, if I don't make my bed, I feel lazy. I feel like something is incomplete and I cannot move on to the next task. So that is my routine. As soon as I wake up, my routine starts with making my bed and then freshening up and so on. So write down what makes you more efficient from the time you wake up. So write down step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and understand how they work, which one leads to the other and why it makes you productive. When you find that motivating factor, only then will you follow a routine without feeling like it's a force. Now, if you are a night person and you usually stay up till late but not able to find deep sleep, then having a night routine is definitely going to help you. For example, if you are someone who sleeps late and doesn't get enough or deep sleep, then start off by first dimming all the lights in your house and then getting a cup of warm water or warm tea, and then you can switch off all the devices, get a book, and then try listening to music that is soothing and calming to your senses, which can help you sleep. So there is always a routine that you can create to help you feel motivated and productive. Coming to the third point, why should you follow a routine every single day? It's just like asking, why should I brush my teeth every day? Why should I eat every day? It's scientifically proven that your thoughts lead to actions and your actions form your habits. And habits are something you do every day, right? So habits lead to character. Your character is what creates your destiny. So your routine is much like your habits. If you wake up and follow your routine, or before going to bed you follow a certain routine, that starts defining you as a person. It influences your mental health, and it's like watering this little plant that is inside your body and your mind that grows to blossom. So having a routine is much like training your mind to do these things that make you efficient, productive, and a better person in the long run. Now, the fourth point is the importance of a routine. I have realized that it gives me a sense of purpose. It gives me something to look forward to. And when I complete my routine every single day, I look back and feel like I've achieved something. I feel proud about it. And that's the beauty, right? If you don't have a routine and you just wake up, sometimes you make your bed, sometimes you don't make your bed, sometimes you skip your breakfast, sometimes you eat like an entire biryani for breakfast. That's when you feel like, okay, my life is so random and I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow. This is because you let external factors drive your routine, drive your life, and the same way they drive your mental health. It may seem insignificant right now or when you look at it on a daily basis, but in the long run, over weeks and months and years, having a routine actually builds your life and gives your life a meaning. Coming to the last part of the video, I want to tell you how my routine is planned. There's morning routine, midday routine, and night routine. And then there's a week routine, right? So I have my weekday routine and then my weekend routine. And when I don't follow these, I completely feel like I have no control over what's happening. And then I have my month routine. There are things that I have to do at the beginning of the month, and then there are things that I have to complete at the end of the month before moving to the next one. And then there's an annual routine. At the beginning of the year, there are certain tasks that I have to get done, and then there's mid-year routine as well as end of the year routine. So this eventually gives me a sense of purpose and a meaning or something to look forward to. For example, in my morning routine, there are certain non-negotiables like walking my dog, drinking enough water, making my bed. These are just some of the examples, and of course, brushing my teeth is part of that. And in my night routine, it is essential for me to check if I've completed the tasks I plan to do throughout the day. Without doing this, I cannot fall asleep. Now to the weekdays. If I don't work out or put in at least 40 minutes of some form of workout every single day during the week, my week feels completely useless. On the weekends, it's hiking with my friends. That's a way for me to connect with them and see how they're doing and spend time with them, because during the week it's hard to meet up. So on the weekends, hiking with my friends gives me that boost and control. And then monthly routine. At the beginning of the month, it's important for me to make a list of things that I want to achieve that month and calculate my expenses and saving from the last month. And towards the end of the month, my routine involves paying all the bills, making sure that there's nothing pending, and planning my activity for the next month. Coming to the annual routine, right? At the beginning of the year, for me, it's about creating a list of places I want to visit and creating a list of treks that I want to do this year. Coming to the mid-year routine, it's very simple, checking how the last 6 months went, seeing what I could have improved, seeing what I missed out on doing, and checking if I'm lagging in something. And that helps me plan the rest of the year. Towards the end of the year, it's about holidays and festivities, right? So that becomes a routine. Planning out all the events, making sure that I'm prepared, buying gifts for friends, planning out my vacation, and seeing what tasks I couldn't complete throughout this year, which I could do next year. So I hope that gives you some idea about how to get started and understanding the importance of having a routine. You see how you start with a day routine and then end up with an annual routine. The feeling that you get at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month, or the year, after you look back and realize how beautifully you followed a routine, you will realize that it's helped you become more productive and feel motivated in life overall. There may be days where you don't want to do anything and you just want to wake up late and sleep all day. That's fine, right? Your body and your mind needs that. But when you want to perform your best and be efficient, maybe it's a meeting or an interview, if you had a routine that you followed, subconsciously that helps you be the best version of yourself. With that, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you. If it did, then please share it with your friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And the fourth point is about the... Who let the dogs out?